We all want to be used by God. But have we really thought about the risks? Have we really thought about all the sacrifices? You see, it's easy to pray that, oh Lord, use me for my generation. But have we really thought about it? You see, recently I took a journey through the Bible and I saw that everybody that were used by God had sacrifices they had to go through. How would it feel to have soldiers banging on your door in the middle of the night? For what reason? Just for the reason to come into your house and kill your child? Or because of what? Is a meal. How would it feel for you to have your child taken to the Nile River, be fed to the crocodiles? Or what agony the Israelites felt, listening to the cries of their baby being torn apart by the Nile crocodiles. How does it feel? Does it feel easy? You know, it's easy to read about all these things, but it's not easy to experience it. You know, we heard all these stories as folklore, as kids when we were young, but is it easy? All these things happen because God wanted to use one single boy from all of them. You see, how does it feel to be enslaved, yet be called the children of God, yet be called the chosen ones of God, yet believe that you're under the protection of God Almighty? How does it feel? Does it feel bad? Do you think it's easy? How does it feel to travel on an empty stomach? We all know what it feels like because we have gala and lacasera by the road. We have all that. How does it feel to travel in the wilderness for years and to feed on one single kind of meal, to feed on bread every single day? I remember growing up and I'm like, everyday beans, everything. But now people had to eat bread every day. And yet we crucify them for complaining to Moses, for complaining that they needed meat. How does it feel to try a fruit fast? How does it feel to deviate from your normal meal? Now let's take a trip down to Babylon. How does it feel to be taken captive by God's own enemies? How does it feel? You feel, you know, it's easy to sing by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, there we wept when we remember Zion, because the song is a jolly song. But do you really know what Babylonians are? Do you really know the raping of the women? Do you know the castration of the children, the killing of the men? Do you know the kind of experience, the agony? The people became widows, people became childless because of the attack from Babylon. Do you know how it feels? And yet they claim to be the children of God. They claim to be the chosen ones of God. How does it feel? Now let's take a trip to the New Testament. How does it feel to father a child that is not yours? I remember the fuss about paternity tests that we are doing all over the world now to know if the child is really yours. How does it feel to father somebody you are not even related to? You are not even married to the woman. You are not even married to her. And yet you have to father a child. And yet she claims the child is not of human fatherhood. How does it feel? How does it feel to wake up in the middle of the night to the cries of the child that is not even yours? How does it feel to change his diapers? How does it feel to babysit? How does it feel not to be able to touch your wife because she's pregnant? How does it feel not to be able to touch your wife because she's pregnant for another person? How does it feel to endure the pain of her labor? How does it feel walking in the winter looking for a place to give birth and yet the child is not yours? How does it feel waking up in the middle of the night, taking your child out to Egypt? How does it feel to hear the news that all your neighbors lost their children because they were searching for your son? The kind of guilt that will be felt, the kind of guilt that will be felt because you did not give them a heads up on what was shown to you, but yet you had to shoulder all that burden. How does it feel to be caught up in the drama? How does it feel? How does it feel to watch your firstborn die without committing a crime? How does it feel to watch your firstborn die just like a criminal? How does it feel to watch him being nailed to the cross just the same way thieves were nailed to the cross? How does it feel to watch your son be taken instead of a bloody thief? How does it feel? You see, it's easy to pray that, okay, let God use us for His glory. Let God use us for this generation. But have we really thought about it? Have we thought about the risk, the sacrifices? Have we thought about all that? This is a little example out of so many in the Bible. The question is, do you know the costs of being used by God? Are you ready to let go of attachments, family, and all that? And the best question of all, are you ready for the sacrifices? Think about it.